Hey everybody, welcome back to Touchy Reactions.
Hey.
I have my amazing husband Ryan.
I got my beautiful wife Cindy, and we are on the road again. We are getting ready to head out. It is February 12th. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to the airport to take off to fly to Dallas and then to Guadalajara to go see The Warning tomorrow night in, I forget the name of the...
Guadalajara?
Yeah, the Guadalajara's...
Theater?
I forget the name of the theater. It's something... Auditorio Telmex, I think is the name of it. So that's where we're going. We're super excited to bring you guys along with us. So welcome to the ride and welcome to our vlog. Here we go.
So when we left the house at 3 a.m., there was very little traffic, which made traveling to the airport like 20 minutes.
And we are finally back on the road again. We didn't have to wait too long. It was a small airport, so we got right out.
And then once we got on our seats, we were in the exit row, so we had lots of legroom.
Yeah, so much legroom.
We had to unbuckle just to get our bags.
Then it was off to Dallas-Fort Worth Airport for our first ever trip to Guadalajara, Mexico. We're very excited. The airport in Dallas-Fort Worth is very beautiful and modern. It was just like really impressive to look at how the design was intricate and all the different nooks and crannies that stores were put into.
The flight to Guadalajara was almost empty. We had so much room.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I loved it. We got to spread out and not have to worry about bumping elbows. And before you knew it, we were on the ground in Guadalajara, Mexico.
We got our rental car from Alamo. I think it was a Suzuki
something.
Something.
Pro tip, whenever you go on vacation, always get a video of yourself, check out your car and record it just in case when you come back they say that something's different than it was when you picked it up. So.
Our adventure starts off on the road in Guadalajara. One thing that really stood out was all the different billboards.
Yeah, they had billboards on the right side of the road, left side of the road,
like too high.
On top of billboards, too high. They had them crossing the road. They definitely sold a lot of billboard space on the roads in Guadalajara. And the traffic was very interesting. For the most part, everybody was safe, stayed in their lanes. There's a whole different rule for motorcycles. They pretty much do whatever they want, weave in and out of traffic. There you go. There's one right there. And we just had to really pay attention when there was motorcycles around. I just figured I'd maintain my lane, let everybody go around me. I'm not in a hurry. We're gonna just enjoy the sights, see what we can see, and enjoy the new country that we're visiting and learning new stuff about. So many interesting things to see. We were staying at the DoubleTree by Hilton in downtown Guadalajara, and I'll just go ahead and say this up front. I gave them a 5 out of 5 rating. I rarely ever write reviews for anybody, but the service and our stay was so great. I took the time to write a review and just tell the owners what a great job the folks there at the DoubleTree are doing there in Guadalajara. All right, it's been a long day traveling. We finally made it to our hotel. We are at the DoubleTree by Hilton in Guadalajara, downtown. Let's go ahead and check out our room, see how it looks. All right. All right, let's see. We'll just hit the room first. Got a couple queen beds here. That'll be nice. A little bit of extra pillows for us, all that fun stuff. Nice view out here of the Guadalajara downtown area. Got the cathedral across the street. Very nice, very nice. A little square. We are definitely in downtown. Looking forward to sleeping after a long day of travel. Let's see what this bathroom looks like. Oh, got a nice little vanity over here. Raised sink. Walk-in shower. Got a baño over here. Oh, nothing too crazy. It'll do for us. We can handle this, right?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna unpack a little bit and go explore the area and see what's what out here. Maybe go by the venue and see what that looks like so we know where we're gonna be parking and all that stuff. So that's it for the hotel. All right, so I know we just traveled all the way to Mexico from America, and there's so much great cuisine we got to try out. And we promised ourselves we are not eating fast food when we go to Mexico. We're gonna stick to the stuff we can't get back in the States. All that being said, right outside the door of our hotel is a McDonald's, and we got curious. We wanted to just see if their menu was different, if they had anything we don't have in the States. So we went in to check it out, and sure enough,
There were about 2 different sandwiches.
yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was different, but there was 2 sandwiches on the menu that really
spoke to me.
that caught our eye. It was lunchtime, and we said, all right, well, it's not technically American McDonald's, so it doesn't count. So
And we did have to break some pesos.
you got to forgive us. We shopped at McDonald's for our first meal in Mexico. It's terrible. We feel terrible about it. But these sandwiches were really good, and then we got back on the road. So after our sandwiches, we jumped on the road. We wanted to head over to the venue, find out where it was, how the parking worked, make sure there was no issues getting there.
We didn't want any surprises
No,
at all.
we wanted to make sure we were good to go tomorrow for the concert. And on the way there, we started noticing something. There was art everywhere we looked. And that's one thing I took away from this whole trip is the city of Guadalajara is an art. It's like an entire living art museum. Everywhere you go, everywhere you look, there's art on the buildings, on the
walls,
on the columns holding up the freeway. There's just art everywhere, and it's really intricate.
On the backside of tents.
Yeah, beautiful art, and no one's like going behind them and ruining it or anything. It was just so interesting, and it felt so like alive that there was all this wonderful, beautiful art just everywhere for the people to enjoy. It's not like it was all wrapped up in a museum somewhere for people to.
It was very beautiful.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it added so much just culture and
Yeah.
beautiful. It really spoke to me.
Yeah, it made our experience that much more special that we were able to enjoy the art of the people of Guadalajara. All right, we made it here, Auditorio Telmex. Tomorrow's the concert. We had to come down here and check out how the parking works out, and figure out how we're gonna do tomorrow. Huge venue. I can't imagine what it's gonna be like to be in a room with so many people watching this concert. So we are super excited. It's been a long day of travel, so we're gonna go back and relax a little bit. This town is just very cool. We've seen so many cool things we want to talk about. So we'll get some footage and we'll put it on the vlog. But we're ready for tomorrow. Excited. Can't wait to meet all the fans here and just enjoy a great concert. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Where are you from?
Hey, my name is Fatima. I am actually from here, from Guadalajara.
Oh, wow. Fatima.
Yes.
And is this your first time seeing The Warning live?
The very first time.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine what it's going to be like. We had our first concert shoot 3 years ago, and it was just insane. And it was in a small little bar with like, 1,000 people or something. It was crazy, but this is going to be a riot in there. How did you discover The Warning?
I do remember the month. It was May of 2023, the first time that I heard Money. Hey! Whoa!
Money.
I exactly remember the moment I heard them, and I was like, oh my god, what is this?
Heck yeah.
And I fell in love, and then I got hyper fixated, and I started listening to everything, and then the new album came out. And
Were you amazed that every song was good? Everything they put out?
I really couldn't take it. It was like, oh my god, I love this song. Oh my god, I love this song. Oh my god, I love this song.
Right.
And then there are certain parts, I think the bridges, that are so amazing that I'm like, I need to listen to it once more. I really love their music.
That's awesome. I'm super excited that you get to see your first concert. That's always fun.
What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite song or one that really moves you?
I have many of them. For example, I've been
Hold on, you wake up in the morning, what's the first Warning song you put on?
The Sacrifice.
It's the sacrifice of life to sacrifice it all.
Because
Sacrifice.
it's in my head all the time. I've been listening to it, but for example, I had a bad time last year, and I was listening a lot to Breathe.
Breathe,
and
yes.
I love when Pau sings.
Oh my gosh.
I really love her. And I'm really excited to listen to her, how do you say it? Her scream tomorrow.
Yeah.
And also, I want to hear Sharks. I really want to have the full experience of Sharks.
I can't, like I said, we've only ever seen them in tiny venues, so this is the first time there's going to be a big crowd
It's
around
gonna
us.
be
It's
huge.
gonna be nuts.
I was checking on Facebook some of the reviews about what happened in Ciudad de Mexico, and they were saying this was the best night of my life. All of the 3 concerts was the best the best night of my life, and
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
what's gonna happen tomorrow?
Yes. All right. Well, it was awesome to meet you, Fatima, and I hope we get to bump into you tomorrow. If you see us, say hi. We'll definitely put you in the vlog. It was great to meet you.
Okay, well, hi everyone.
Viva la warning!
Viva the warning!
After we said goodbye to Fatima, we looked around the facility a little more, and then we headed back to the hotel because we were trying to find a really nice place to have a real dinner. Our hotel was located right in downtown Guadalajara, right in the middle of all this shopping, beautiful cathedrals, and there were tons of people there just enjoying each other's company. The smell of food was in the air, there was music, it was just a really nice environment.
We wanted to find a special place for dinner, and boy did we. It was an open air venue that just was amazing.
Yeah, and their menu, as you can see here, has tons of amazing options. We were a little shocked by the sticker price, but then we realized what the conversion rate was from pesos to dollars, and we were in really good shape. So many good things to choose from. We decided to split an entree together. We got the nachos tapatios for our entree.
And for dessert, we got the tres leches cake.
Oh man, it was so
amazing.
good and moist. I couldn't
Oh.
believe how good it was. After we finished eating, we continued to walk around a little bit, explore, look at some shops. And there was music playing, so we went over to check that out. And
It was the first night of their 3-day festival.
yeah, it was pretty cool. And it just really added to the ambiance and the feeling of being in Mexico.
We were really engulfed in the culture.
Absolutely.
It was wonderful.
All right, everybody, that was a very full day one. Man, we traveled from Knoxville to Dallas. Had a great empty flight from Dallas to Guadalajara. That was nice. We got a really good rental car. Had fun traveling the streets of Guadalajara trying to find our hotel. That was wild.
Then we went to check the venue out.
Yeah, went down to the venue, met a very cool fan of the warning down there. Got an early interview in. That was nice. Then we came back, and sure enough, there's a giant festival going on right outside our hotel. So we went down there, saw the sights, had some good food, had some drinks.
Listened to some great music.
Great music. I mean, we just got so lucky that we just happened to hit Guadalajara on the week that they're celebrating their anniversary, and there's all kind of festival stuff going on right outside our hotel. I mean, right there.
Talk about being immersed in a culture.
Oh, total immersion. That's the word I just kept using. Is like I feel like I'm immersed in the Mexican culture here. So wow. We are exhausted. It's been a long day. We are going to wrap up day one. We got a concert tomorrow night, going to see The Warning. We got to get out there and meet some people and talk to them about their love for the band and all that fun stuff. So we are going to get a good night's sleep, and we will check back in tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Kicking off day two, we actually were a little bit lazy in the morning, laid around, did a little stuff in the hotel, and then around lunchtime, because we had the concert that night, we wanted to get out and have a nice lunch. So we went back to that same restaurant because they had so many other great things we wanted to try. And while we were there, we actually bumped into one of our Patreons, Tim Speakman. He's actually the person who
Sold us our tickets.
yeah, he reached out to me on Patreon and said, hey, I got a couple of tickets, really good tickets for the Guadalajara Warning Show. Do you want them? And I scooped him up, and it just so turns out 30 minutes away from the venue, we bump into him at lunch. So shout out to Tim. He had a bunch of people with him. Shout out to all those folks as well.
I went over to the table and I was like, Viva la Warning.
That's
and he
right.
like turned and looked at me, and then he was like, turned to look even more to find you.
Yeah, that's right. So
It was great. He
kind
did
of
a double take.
Kind of a crazy meeting in the wild, but crazier things have happened.
After we said goodbye to our friends, we went back to our table and our food was ready for us to eat. We
Yeah.
got some guacamole and chips
Yeah,
and some chicken tacos.
so good. We're 2 for 2 at this place.
Oh, yeah.
After walking around a little bit more, we were a little bit tired. We knew we had a long night at the concert coming up, so we decided to go back to the hotel, get a little bit of rest, get freshened up, and get ready to go to the concert. And, it's the main reason we came to Mexico, so we want to make sure we were ready. After we got to the venue, we got our car parked and noticed across the street all the fake merch vendors, so we wanted to see what they were selling. So we ran over there and started looking at what they had, and we ran into this gentleman right here. Hi, what's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, my name is Manolo Buenrostro, and I'm from Guadalajara.
Nice. And you were just telling us about something you posted on Facebook today, and I really wanted to capture.
Yes, I knew the warning in concert of Muse.
Yes.
They opened the Muse concert.
Yes.
Later we go to Teatro Diana last year.
Yes.
We like it, and I know the warning because of my daughter.
Okay.
She's a great fan, and
She turned you on to the warning? She said check them out?
Yes.
What was your first song?
Choke.
Joke.
And
Good song.
I listen, and I don't get tired of
No.
that song. The new songs, the new album, More is really great.
Yes. They just keep getting better and better.
Some keyboards, I
Yeah.
think there's gonna be record sequence. I think, but they are really great.
Yeah.
I think the future of rock, Mexican and world rock, it's in great hands.
It is. We're excited about the future. 12,000 people tonight.
Two years ago, I was pessimist
Pessimist, yeah.
of the future of the rock. For so much corridos tumbados, so
Yeah.
much peso pluma, so much reggaeton,
Yeah.
and the young kids and the teenagers, they don't hear rock anymore.
Yep.
They don't like the Beatles, they don't like Pink Floyd, they don't like Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Don't like nothing.
This is like a whole new birth of rock.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
it's exciting
the
times.
warning came in the dark times of rock
Yes.
with a proposal new, but with this classic sound.
Yes.
Hard rock with no pop lines, no pop lines like Guns N' Roses,
Yeah.
like Bon Jovi. No, really hard rock. The eyebrows,
Yeah.
sheer annoyance.
They bring the energy, they bring the emotion.
Yeah,
Yep.
and-
I'm excited. Thank you for your
Ryan.
time. And
Let's enjoy.
Yes,
because
let's go
it's
enjoy
a
some great rock music.
Great band. The future is of rock. It's in really good hands.
heck yeah. Thank you so much. I know there's a lot of controversy about fake merch and whether or not you should buy it or not. Always support the warning by buying the official merch. But sometimes the warning doesn't have some of the stuff that the fake merch people have. So, I don't blame people who go out and support both people. I mean, we do both. We buy official and we buy interesting fake merch. They had a lot of different things to choose from. I saw a really nice sweatshirt you'll see on here in a second. And their prices are really good, as you can imagine.
And I also like the size options because
Oh, yeah.
oftentimes the bigger sizes sell out
Yeah, I
at
wear
the merch tables.
I wear 3X, and it's hard to see. It's hard to get 3X stuff at the official merch tables. We actually ended up getting these sweatshirts right here. You can actually see us wearing them right now for this video. They're really nice sweatshirts.
I really like the
cut?
not just the cut, but just like it looks tattered, like
Yeah,
the
like worn.
this distilled look.
And looking back, they had some ones that said the Warning Army on them. I would have liked to have gotten one of those too. I forgot. I mean, I just didn't think about it at the time. I don't think you can get those on the official Warning website.
I like the cups that they had. They looked like Stanley cups.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
This is that sweatshirt I was telling you about. This tan one right here.
They didn't have our size
It's
though.
all fully embroidered. It was really nice. And here's the Warning Army shirt I was talking about. Anyway, support both. Buy the official merch and help these folks that are trying to make a living out here. We actually lucked out when we got our parking. We were right here next to the venue. The venue's right there, and we were under these covered parking right here. So we got there early enough to get good parking. It was beautiful that night, too. The weather was nice. There were no bugs. The whole time we were in Guadalajara, no bugs. I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe it either.
But the lines were already lining up. We were excited. We wanted to see some fans, meet some people.
And interview them.
Yeah, the energy in the air was hyped. Everybody was excited, waiting for the gates to open.
There were so many different lines. They really knew what they were doing, getting people into the venue.
Yeah.
It didn't back up at all. It ran very smoothly.
Yeah, they normally you go have one big line and it's just ridiculous. In this case, I think they had at least 3 or 4 lines. And then we interviewed this gentleman. Hey, how you doing? Where are you from? What's your name?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm from Mexico, Guanajuato.
Guadalajara?
No, Guanajuato.
Oh, Guanajuato?
Uh-huh.
And what's your name?
Nicolas Rios.
Nicolas Rios?
Yep.
Nice, nice. And when did you discover the warning?
About 8 months.
8 months ago?
8 months ago.
What was the song that you discovered?
Automatic Sun.
Automatic Sun?
Because I didn't know about them before,
Yeah.
I from Keep Me Fit, that's when I started listening to them.
And then you just went back down the rabbit hole? Yeah.
I went on
And-
YouTube and searched for them.
Is this your first warning concert?
Yes.
Oh, that's exciting, man. That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Huge
about it.
venue, too. Just
Yeah.
massive. Going to be a huge crowd. Oh, it looks like they're letting people in, so I'm going to let you go. Hey, thank you for
Okay.
the interview. Appreciate it.
It's a pleasure, man.
After the lines started moving, we did a little bit more line walking outside just to make sure we get as many people as we can. Hello, everybody.
One thing that was really cool about this is that this is the first time we had seats.
Oh, yeah.
So we didn't have to worry about being in the line because we had a guaranteed spot.
Yeah, as fun as it is to be on an open floor concert, it's also nice to have assigned seats so you don't have to stand in line without fear of losing your spot. So that was cool. And then we met Gerry. Hey, what's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Gerardo Gonzalez.
Gerardo Gonzalez.
My friends call me Gerry, so everybody can call me Gerry.
Jerry?
I'm actually from here, but I
Guatemala?
lived in the States for about 20-something years.
Where at in the States?
California,
Okay,
mostly.
okay.
Yeah.
And how did you discover the warning?
Actually, I was going through a rough,
Patching
patch,
time?
yeah, in my life, and I wanted to find out if I can relive the old rock and roll feeling.
Let's tap into that.
And I came across the TED Talk video
yeah.
of them.
Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all.
And it just blew the heck out of me.
You were like, what is this?
Yes.
What is this?
And from there on, I couldn't absorb the whole, concept
Blow your mind, right?
of what was going on with these 3 little girls
Yeah.
and where they're headed. And so, yeah.
And from that small TED Talk to this giant stadium, right?
It's amazing.
It is.
I saw them about 1.5 years ago when they came to Teatro Diana.
Yes.
And because I tried before that when they opened for Muse.
Yes.
But we got there so late, I missed them. And so my first time was at Teatro Diana, and
And they were headliners?
They were headliners.
That's the way you got to see them as headliners first, because then you get the whole show.
I went to a lot of concerts and festivals in the States, especially in California. And the Warning Live, they kick butt.
Yes.
They will eat that.
Yeah.
To at least 80% of the bands that I saw live.
They are special.
They're incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I can't wait to hear what it sounds like in a big venue. We've only ever seen them in small venues, so this is the first time for
I
us.
saw some videos from Mexico City.
It was crazy.
I didn't want to.
Me
but-
too. I just saw a little bit. I was like, oh, don't spoil, don't spoil.
Can I ask you one more question?
Absolutely.
What song from The Warning really moves you or is your favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a combination. It just depends on what mood I'm in.
All right, what was the last Warning song that you listened to that you were like, yes?
Or what is the first song you put on in the morning when you wake up?
Survive.
Yeah. Man, you're not the first person we've interviewed to say that.
Yeah, it's just that it just hits different for me, from that TED Talk video. It just from there on, I can't.
It's got a great message.
It just keeps going up and down, actually, from my favorites.
That's like you can't ever pick a favorite child.
No,
They're all
not.
great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time
was
for the
my
interview.
pleasure. Thank
It
you
was
so
awesome to
much
meet
for-
you. And
Nice to meet you guys.
let's get in there and have a good time at this show.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
Rock on.
Hey, what's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Uwe. I'm from Hamburg, Germany.
And you traveled all the way from Germany down to Mexico to see the warning?
Yes, I traveled from Hamburg to Madrid, from Madrid to Mexico, and then from Mexico City to Guadalajara yesterday.
So how many shows did you see in Mexico City?
All three.
All three. Wow.
And also the Pepsi Center show in
Wow.
2023.
You are a hardcore warning fan, I gotta say
Yes,
that.
I am.
So how did this all start? When did you get turned on to the warning?
I think it starts before the release of Choke.
Okay.
Maybe 3, 4, 6 months ago.
How did you come across them? Were you on YouTube just looking around?
And I saw Dust to Dust and can't believe that a drummer is singing.
Yeah.
And so all began.
Paulina's amazing.
Paulina's amazing, yeah.
And do you have a certain song by the warning that speaks to you, or that like's the first thing you listen to in the day when you wake up in the morning?
Not that, but as I was in a Pepsi Center, my heart is beating for Breeze.
Perfect in vain, it's the same all the time.
Oh, that Breathe performance was epic.
Yeah.
And I'm so jealous that you were there. That was an amazing moment in time.
Yeah.
And let's see what else. How many concerts have you been to? Obviously, you go to a bunch for the warning.
I think it's now the 17th.
17th? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Is this the farthest you've traveled to see them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been in 10 concerts in Europe last year. 8 in the main tour and 2 other shows in
That is
Germany
awesome.
after.
Well, on behalf of the Warning Army, thank you for all of your support for the girls.
Yeah.
It's awesome to finally meet you. We've been talking online a little bit, but it's awesome to finally get to meet you. And hope you enjoy the show, and say hi if you see us walking around. Good to see you again. Thank you.
so
Thanks
much.
for the interview.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
Hey, my name is Jesus Zúñiga.
Okay. And where are you from?
From Guadalajara, Jalisco.
You're local.
Yeah.
And how did you discover the warning?
And my dad, since I have memory, he taught me all about the rock music and everything like that. And he started to listen to the warning before me. And he was talking with my mom about the best drummer of the whole world.
Absolutely.
But female.
Absolutely.
And my dad told me like 2 weeks later, and he told me, do you know the warning? And I was, yes, I think I know the warning. And he told me, 3 girls from Monterey. And things like that. And I was like, yeah, maybe I know them. And he showed me like his playlist on Apple Music. He showed me, and I was looking at the playlist, and he put the playlist, and he started playing the playlist, and I was like, oh, they are really good.
Yeah.
And we were.
So
like,
what was the first song you heard?
The first song, it's Hell You Call a Tree.
Nice. So that was like this album. So you just discovered them in the last 6-7 months?
I knew that they were like 3 girls from Monterey because of the video of Metallica. I don't know, 2014.
Yeah.
And my uncle reposted the video in that year, so we knew who they were.
You knew of them,
but not like the update.
I got you.
And right now I was like, oh, they are those girls that were in the video.
So I'm guessing this is your first warning concert?
This is my first warning concert.
You get to experience a headlining show in a massive stadium with a great Mexican crowd.
And I think this is the biggest of the 3 places
that they performed.
Where they performed.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you as a first-time viewer for them. So, man, I can't wait to see your face after the show. That's going to be awesome. Thank you for taking the time to do an interview. I appreciate it very much, and have an awesome time in there.
You too.
If we see you afterwards, let us know how you liked it. Right? Cool, man. Thank you very much. As we said, we also shop at the official merch. Cindy's stuck in the middle of that crowd right there, and I'm over by the stairs, just kind of letting her do her thing. I said, here, you take the money, and I'll stand back here. But while I was standing back here, all of a sudden, people started recognizing us, wanting to come up and say hello, get some pictures. It was really cool to meet everybody. There was lots of fans of Touchy Reactions there, and they were all super friendly and kind. Thank you so much to everybody who came by and said hi and asked for pictures.
I found myself like leaving the merch line to come back to take pictures.
That's right, that's right. This is one of my favorite pictures here because the guy was trying to take a portrait mode and everyone's like, no, landscape. So you see everybody in the picture going, no. And then, of course, he turns it sideways to get the landscape.
I love how genuine the people were.
Oh, yeah, so friendly. Everyone was so friendly. Oh, this guy was great. He had his daughter with him, and she and I kept having a little side joke about how long her dad was talking. Thank you so much to everyone who came up and said hi. It really made us feel special. Then it was time to head into the venue, and Holy Wars had already taken the stage. It really was a beautiful venue, very big. I mean, I was kind of blown away at how big it was, and it made it even more exciting knowing that there was going to be this many people here.
All screaming and rooting for the warning.
All loving the warning like we do.
So when Holy Wars was done, there was a little bit of break before the changing of the sets, and more people just came up to us to ask us for photos.
Yeah, it was cool. Thank you to everybody. Again, it made us feel real special when people asked for pictures, so thank you so much. We were kind of joking about the people sitting behind us were probably like, who are these old white people from America who are people keep asking to take pictures with? So, it's kind of funny. All right, we're getting ready to get into the concert footage. Before we do, though, I really want to thank some contributors who helped me with this vlog. I reached out to several people who had videos online from this concert, asked them if it was okay if I used their footage. Everybody was very gracious and kind. You can look in the description of this video to find their channels where all these videos are. And thank you, everybody. It really helps the video feel better if there's lots of different angles and get to see everybody's different point of view, that kind of thing. Also, there's a lot of, everyone always asks me where we get the cool background music for these vlogs. All the links to the instrumental background music for these that you've been hearing over this vlog is also down below. Thank you to those contributors as well.
Thank you, much love.
Now, without further ado, the reason we flew to Guadalajara, Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen,
the warning.
son increíbles. Guadalajara. Esta siguiente canción se llama las cosas obvias son las más
más difíciles de ver. Te asfixiaste con tus propias manos. Cuando todo apunta que por fin alguien te viene a rescatar, te encuentras nuevamente abandonado.
And just like that, it's over. The energy has to flow out of your body now. It's the sad time after a concert when you know that there will not be another song. But everyone in the room was satisfied, and we just didn't want to leave the room. Lots of people were just taking pictures.
There were a lot of smiling faces.
Yeah.
Like there was so much joy in the people that were there just to listen to the music.
Complete strangers, also friends and family. I mean, this is the cool kid that was behind us the whole show. He had a good time. You probably saw him in all the videos. And people were picking up all the confetti and streamers that were blown out during the show. Oh yeah, we ran into these girls that were dressed up as Las Wawas. That was cool. Shout out to y'all. And then we went outside and just kind of soaked it all in, said goodbye to some folks, and headed back to our hotel after an extremely long night. I think it was after midnight when we got out of there.
Oh
right?
yeah, it was a
right
late
around
night.
midnight.
It was late.
We got really lucky, and our navigation took us down some side street that passed all the traffic, and we were able to get back to our hotel in about 22 minutes, and unloaded and got ready for a good night's sleep. It was a long day. I was sore. I don't know about you. I had those concert feet.
I hit the bed and I was out.
Yeah, it was good. Good night's sleep. So on day 3, we wanted to have a really special breakfast. The hotel we were at has a beautiful balcony, open air breakfast venue at the top of the hotel, overlooking the city.
And the food selection was amazing.
Yeah.
There were so many choices for any kind of food you may want or think of.
So beautifully put together too. It looks so clean and just fresh.
You know, it looked appealing. You know, if food looks appealing, it tastes good. So.
I'm going to say there was one thing I accidentally put on my plate without knowing what it was, and then I found out what it was. So here we got some sausages and hash browns. Here we have bacon and some mixed vegetables. That was lovely. In here we got some shrimp, and what I found out later was cow tongue.
Did you eat it?
No. Then we got some, I think that's chilaquiles. And then these are some like morning tacos. Over here, this guy's making made-to-order eggs and omelets. Mm-hmm. These were like made-to-order sandwiches, ham and cheese sandwiches. There were some grilled cheese sandwiches over there that were nice.
They had really nice prosciutto bread with tomatoes on it.
Fresh juices.
Yes.
Oh, they had the tomato sliced on the
right there.
Shadow. Yeah, those were good.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just too much food for any one person to eat. It was such a great selection. I recommend staying at the DoubleTree by Hilton if you go to Guadalajara.
Oh, and the desserts. They had some...
what's that stuff called? Flan?
Flan. It was so good.
Yeah, really good.
And they had cheesecake, brownies.
Yeah.
Carrot cake.
Absolutely.
All the things.
Heck of a way to start the day. As part of the celebration that was going on in Guadalajara while we were there, they had lots of different activities going on, one of which, right outside our hotel room, they were having a firefighter kind of games thing going on where different fire departments...
competition.
Yeah, the different precincts were competing against each other. And this was, we sat here and watched one of them so we can, kind of just see what that was all about. That was kind of fun.
We were very fortunate to have our window open up to the cathedral.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a great view. Then we headed down to the streets of Guadalajara to do some shopping. There was just so many amazing stores in all different directions.
I've always heard that you can find really good shoes there.
Absolutely. Cindy got these shoes.
And then Ryan got that hat.
Yep. And then Cindy got these bows.
And then Ryan got that hat.
And then Cindy got these shoes.
And then Ryan got that hat.
And then Cindy got
more shoes.
These shoes.
And a hat.
Oh, that's Cindy's hat. And then we picked up some snacks from one of the street vendors just to see how they tasted. Great time. The streets were clean and everybody was friendly. It was just a good time.
It was really weird because cars would go up and down those too.
Yeah.
So you were walking at the same place that cars would go up and down.
You had to pay attention all the time. One of the coolest places we came across while we were there was this 3-storied flea market / mall kind of place with some of the most interesting stores we've ever seen. And it was around dinner time when we got to this place. So as we were scanning, we came across what turned out to be our favorite restaurant while we were here. It's that place right there in the middle with the guy in the green shirt. And let me tell you what, it might have been one of the cheapest places we went to eat, but it absolutely had the best food that we had while we were in Guadalajara. Here's a little bit of that.
Voy para la medida de Campeche.
Looks amazing. Delicioso. Don't ask me to tell you what the name of these dishes are, but the tortillas were fantastic. I think there's were they tacos? I think we had pork tacos and steak tacos. And of everything, these right here were insane. We had some of these with some cilantro and lime and onions and this green sauce over here. And oh my gosh, it was just like every bite you were just like, oh. So if you're ever in Guadalajara and you find this place, go up to the second floor and find that little restaurant. They got the best tacos. All right, so one of the bonuses of this trip that turned out to be one of the highlights, it just so happened to be the 483rd anniversary of Guadalajara. And they were having this festival called the GDLUZ Festival. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it, but it's all about culture and lights. They had lights everywhere doing all different special lighting. And it's right outside our hotel, literally. I mean, the Firefighter Games we were watching were right there in the middle of this thing, and it was huge. I got to give a quick shout out to Ventana de Viajes. He took all this footage. I found it on his YouTube channel. Way better than the stuff I had, so I asked him if I could use it, and he said yes. The link to his channel is also going to be down below in the description. But this kind of shows you a great shot of what this whole festival was about. People everywhere, great food, music, just all these lights. There was a whole concert thing going on over here behind the cathedral, and it was just really amazing. I mean, we didn't plan for this. This just happened to be right next to our hotel.
We just stumbled across it.
Yeah, So 2 of the 3 nights we were there, we were able to go there and check out all the festivities and enjoy the culture and just kind of be immersed in the Mexican culture. It was really cool. We got to see some great music at this venue right here. Cindy was absolutely loving herself.
Oh yes, nothing like live music to touch your soul.
That's right. And we just spent the evening walking around, checking things out, talking to people, trying some food, trying some drinks, just enjoying the culture. It was really beautiful. And again, the weather was great. No bugs. I couldn't get over it.
We really just immersed ourselves in the culture there, and it was so beautiful.
And as great celebrations always do, they ended the night with an amazing fireworks display. Shout out again to Ventana for sharing this video with us. I wouldn't have ever been able to get this drone footage. I'm going to pause this real quick. I paused this to show you where our room is in relation to this festival. It's actually right here. So yeah, we were right next to this thing. It was really a beautiful way to end our last night in Mexico. And just like that, it was time for us to go home. We got up on the morning of day 4, and we had to pack up, head to the airport.
Back to reality.
That's right. But as we drove back to the airport, reminiscing on everything we got to enjoy while we were there, we just couldn't get over what a great time we had in Guadalajara. We knew we were going to have a great time at the concert, but we didn't realize we were going to fall in love with the city of Guadalajara and the people. The most special thing was all the new friends we got to meet while we were there.
The Warning Army is amazing.
The Warning Army is just like a family. It doesn't matter where your borders are, doesn't matter your language. We all speak the same language of love and the warning. And
they were so helpful. They would do anything. They gave us their numbers. If you needed anything,
yeah,
call us.
This guy right here said, call me tomorrow if you need anything. Give me his phone number. That guy's awesome.
And not just the people, but there were families that were fans of the Warnings.
Yeah, totally.
Tons of families, like dads and daughters, dads and sons.
I saw so many patrons there too. Patrons of not just ours, but of the Warning. They travel around with the Warning and really support them well. The food.
Oh yes, we had amazing food.
Even the McDonald's. You guys gotta give us a pass on the McDonald's. We didn't eat any other fast food.
Those cucumbers were amazing.
If you look at the driving video right now, there's a lady doing like gymnastics in this intersection over here. Oh, the festival, man. The festival was really icing on the cake. Shout out to all the people of Guadalajara who came down there, had a good time. All the musicians who performed, the entertainers, the vendors. Just such a cool environment.
There were just so many wonderful things that we were able to do, not just seeing the Warning.
Yeah, I'm wondering how much we missed. We were only there for such a short period of time. What did we not get to do? We may have to go back.
This was such a beautiful festival.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see the pride that they had in their culture.
Yeah. Oh, and let's not forget it was Valentine's Day and I was there with my best friend. The love of my life. I love you, baby.
I love you too.
That's it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button down below, subscribe, let us know you appreciate this type of material. You know we got copywritten to death on all those songs, so at least give us a like and a subscribe. That'll help us out. Thank you all so much. Everyone who contributed, thanks again. And for anyone who stuck around here to the very end of this long video, we appreciate you stopping by. And don't forget to come on back.